So this is my new pickup that I think I'm finally convinced a friend of mine to give to me because it's only been sitting here for like 15 years. Flat tires. It's a 71 F100 step side. And I don't know which way I want to go with this yet. Cab's not in bad shape. I hope I don't get stung by bees. But the cab's not in bad shape. Seat's pretty good. I think it's got some tears on the other side. I think the truck used to be blue and is now white and has some surface rust spots like this and big dent right there. The engine that's in it is a 351 Windsor that isn't really good for anything because it sat out here with the hood off for a while, and there's no air cleaner on the air filter on the carburetor, and the carburetor's half off, and so the engine's no good. So I've been thinking about getting another small block and maybe making it a pre-runner, maybe making it like a street truck. Maybe, well, it's already low, but once the tires are inflated, then it won't be so low, and put some lowering springs in it. I don't know. I kind of think it'd be fun to pre-runner it. But the bumpers back in the bed just need a headlight and a headlight bezel. Probably just figure out something. Locking gas cap. Oh, lucky for me, it's unlocked. Granted, that wouldn't be a hard thing to get off. Factory gauges. Doesn't have the door handles or the door, well, it has that one, or the door trim, and this window crank is crap, but I have a 72 F250 that is in, it has these door pieces, so I'm gonna keep the doors off of that, and whatever else I can find that I want to keep off of that for this. Also thought about swapping this cab and bed over onto that Ranger chassis. Just make it a four-wheel drive 71 F100 step side, but I don't know, this truck's pretty clean, so it's not worth beating the crap out of. Tailgate, wood bed, there's the front bumper. Probably actually take the rear bumper off. I don't know if I like that or not. Kinda do, kinda don't. I don't know. Figure out something different for it. I think it's probably got a Ford 9-inch in it. More than likely. But as I said, this truck's been sitting the better part of 15 years. But it's in pretty good shape for having sat out here for 15 years in pretty much this exact same spot. Actually, I think we moved it a few years ago. It was like 20 feet back that way, I think. But when I aired up the tires, they held there. So, while I'm waiting for my Milwaukee battery to charge, I might air those up. Or I'll just keep working on this. What I'm doing here is got the U-bolts out. I'm waiting for my Milwaukee to charge so I can cut part of this bolt off because it doesn't need to be this long, and then have the nuts on so I can use those to chase the threads back out. And then I'm going to pull the bottom 2 leaves out of this pack and see how low it is, and see if I want it that low or if I want to put one of the leaves back in. And then we'll do the same to that side, get her a little lower, and then I think this body lift's gonna come off and I'm gonna sell that. And then right with this body line, I'm gonna cut the fenders to get the clearance for the tire to travel back up again. Just get it a little lower so it's not so tippy, and soften up the suspension some. And yeah, that's what I'm working on. You're gonna use this little one-handed 18-volt Milwaukee hacksaw. Pretty good for what it is. For a one-handed sawzall, it's pretty good. And waiting on a new brake caliper for the F250. That's about all we got going. Oh, I'll show you guys the paint job on the little green turd. Little green turd is only green on the sides now. This ain't even my house and all my rigs are here. So, hood and the grill got painted with chalkboard paint. The roof got painted flat black. Cheap Walmart paint. Let's close the back hatch. Back hatch is black. The headlight, or not that, license plate thing is now blue. And she went a little crazy with some bright green. I tried to tell her when it was raining it wasn't a good day to paint, and she went for it anyway. So I think she's gonna paint over that with black and just make the little ghetto car a little more ghetto. And I cut the muffler off. It was falling off anyway. But that's what I got going today. Talk to y'all later. Bye.